Hi, our first speaker is Ken Kruszka from Boom Financial.
Thanks, Eddie. So, quick surveys here to start out. How many people here subscribe to Netflix? How many people have bought something on Amazon? Okay. How many people have a credit card on them tonight? Want to give me money? I'll take. Okay, excellent. Okay, who has a bank account? Okay, none of you can understand intrinsically what Boom does until you can put yourself in the place of Jose and Maria, who have left everything that they love most dearly in their life to come to the United States to help support their family back home. And Boom helps support that vision. So we work off of international remittances. So when you come to the United States, you come to support mom, right? You leave everything behind in order to support mom. So we help you to support mom, to send money back home, but we give you the bigger and better deal, right? It's not just money transfer, it's not just Western Union. It's not just a bank, it's Boom. It's a bigger and better vision for you, not just a bank account for you, but also a bank account for mom back home, right? And this brings you a payment card and a mobile banking application. So now you can subscribe to Netflix. You can buy a product on Amazon, right? You can participate in all of the things that you and I take for granted every single day. You can manage your funds through the power of the tool that you carry on you every single moment of the day, your mobile phone. You can load your funds at over 100,000 cash drop-off locations in the United States. This includes 7-Eleven, Walgreens, Safeway, basically any place that you can think of as a convenience store, a grocery store, etc. We also have our own Boom locations in Miami, since we serve the Caribbean diaspora, and specifically the Haitian diaspora. There's a big concentration there. You can have direct deposit into your account, and you can also deposit, remote deposit capture your checks. Here we're different than traditional mobile banking. If you do it with your Bank of America or your Chase account, it takes 3 to 5 days before those funds hit your account. Boom, your funds hit your account in minutes. We allow you to send money freely throughout the US to other Boom members and to send money back home. I'll get into that in a little bit. And we allow you to get money out, right? Put money in, send it around, get money out. 55,000 surcharge-free ATMs worldwide, about 45,000 in the US alone. Now, how are we different than just sending money? As I said, it's send money to mom, give her the benefits of a bank account as well, a place to safely store funds. Right? 10% of people walking out of a cash remittance location get mugged within a mile of that location. Right? 10%. Right? Now you don't have to worry about your mom getting mugged in the middle of the night picking up money. Right? She gets a safe place to store her funds, an easy way to manage those funds and to spend them through a payment network that we have built in Haiti. I want to talk a little bit about what I call the Venn of financial inclusion. 7 billion people in the world, right? Give or take. 6 billion mobile subscribers. 2.5 billion people are unbanked, underbanked. In the next 15 years, we're going to bank an additional 2 billion people. Right. That's a big number. Right? That's a huge number. And how are we going to do it? Well, there's one thing that never changes. Truth. You may have seen this a couple weeks ago. Bill Gates made an announcement that in the next 15 years, digital banking is going to change the world. People are going to be making mobile payments, doing mobile banking in third world countries. You're seeing it in Kenya, you're seeing it in Nigeria, you're seeing it in India. This is going to proliferate. Revolutionary idea, right? Except this is what Jeffrey Sachs has been saying since 2005. This is what Boom has been building on since 2005, is the vision that the cell phone is the single most transformative technology in the history of the world. As I said, we follow remittance flows. $500 billion flow globally. We are not targeting you or me, probably not most of the people in the US. We are targeting the 62 million people in the US who don't have a bank account. They make up the cornerstone, the remittance flow source for the emerging middle class throughout the world. Right? US is the largest source of funds in the world. We are not addressing the people that live on $2 or less a day. That's microfinance. Those are people that technology hasn't quite gotten to yet. Aside from Boom, I want to just kind of put out this challenge to everyone. Right? Money is going to change very rapidly here, what we think of as money. And as this new paradigm evolves, it's going to, the future of money is as simple as AEIOU. It's got to be available anywhere, anytime. It's got to be easy. It's got to be immediate. It's got to be open. And it's got to be useful. You miss one of these, and your system will fail. Your customers will desert you. And that's Boom. Thank you very much.
I'm running the mic. So I can use this. I can get these. Do we have any questions for Ken?
Hi. How do you reach out to your target market? How do you communicate with them?
No one ever likes this answer, but to most questions, it's always the same answer, and that's it depends. It depends on the market that we're attacking. So for the Haitian diaspora, which was our real kind of go-to-market strategy, highly illiterate, both literacy and numeracy. So people you can't just put a pamphlet out. You can't just put a billboard. So we actually have gone old school. Right? We have a whole team of people that goes through Little Haiti in Miami and talks to people at community groups, at community events every week, every month to spread the word on what Boom can do for them. In the Latino world, we target mostly Mexican Americans here and their families, and it's much more of a digital play. Mexicans have now evolved into a community that participates in all the social media, and it's a really great and economical way to reach them.
Hi, thank you for the presentation. I had a question regarding your competitors. There's a slew of them, like Zoom, Western Union, MoneyGram, and then the smaller corporations who have products just like yours. And how do you differentiate your product from theirs? There's at least 10 or 20 competitors out there.
Right. So as I was saying, we're not just money transfer, right? And Western Union is purely transactional, right? It's very face-to-face agent-based, right? They do have an online portal. They do have a mobile app. That's 10% of their business. It is still very much an agent network-based business. And when you go from Safeway down at Church Street to the Safeway over in Millbrae, they have no record of who you are. There's no relationship. People use Western Union because they trust Western Union, and trust is very, very important in this group. But there's no relationship there, and it's not a service for the sender. It's a service for the sender to lose their money. Right, so that's where we differentiate with the Western Union. Zoom is likewise. It's a money transfer company. It's not a relationship mobile banking company. We see ourselves as the first cross-border mobile banking play in the world.
Your system works on an app, right?
Yeah, we have Android app. We have SMS.
What about those who have a feature phone? Because when you're talking about the the underprivileged, and you're talking about those in that sphere, they don't carry smartphones. So how do you handle them?
Right. No, so they are carrying smartphones.
No, they're not carrying smartphones.
They are in the U.S. now. Right?
No, I'm talking about the beneficiary side.
In the beneficiary side, so in Haiti we have a USSD application. So it's your menu-driven type of application on your old Nokia 1100s. In the U.S., it's only been 2 years since we put out an Android app. That's when we hit a tipping point where our customer base was starting to call for a smartphone application. Prior to that, it was all SMS-based.
How do you make your revenue? Is it a commission, transaction fee?
We have a couple different models. So it's partially subscription model and partially on a transaction basis, depending on the consumer's choice of plan.
What do you need to grow your business?
More money to hire more people to do all the work. There's almost unbounded opportunity in this space. So there's $500 billion flowing globally. We could, if we had enough resources, support 197 countries around the world. Right now we support, for the most part, 2, right? Well, 2 recipient countries, Haiti and Mexico. And it's really just a matter of more people to localize the service, to build relationships. We do need banking relationships around the world in order to make the Haiti model work, which is the true model that we want to get to around the world.
Have you raised any funding, and what stage are you at?
Yeah, we've raised through a C round already, and some numbers are out there, but I don't remember the last one, so I won't say the exact number.
Thank you.
Ken, thank you very much.